guys, what's up? I know this video is a little bit later on into the week and I try to get them up on Monday, but I had a couple of family issues that I had to deal with, a medical emergency, but it's better late than never. So I found two of the best jobs that I can possibly find to make up with me being a little late. The first one here is Kelly Connect, as you can see. It's paid training and the train is from 12 to $14 an hour. That is amazing in itself. I believe that you would be working for Apple, and the reason why I said this is when I look here, but you would be a chat technical support advisor. So this is not a phone position. This is a non-phone position. So you won't have to worry about that. The only reason why your background would probably have to be quiet if they ask for that is just for training purposes. But after training, you can work. You can make anywhere between 15 and $17 an hour. There, right here is your duties and tasks. Let's say skills and knowledge qualifications, and mostly these just being self-explanatory, common sense things. In here is the conditions of hire. You have to make sure you have a high school diploma. You have to be 18 years old or older. You have to have a minimum of 6 months customer service experience. And you have to have your own phone and internet service. Now, I read all that to say this. If you can hear my voice and you even think about working from home, if you have or if you haven't, this would be a great way to start. And they say down here minimum of 6 months customer service experience. Sometimes that's true, sometimes it's not. But I would apply. I would really want to tell everybody, click this button down here. Click I am interested and go ahead and get started with your application. As you can see here, this is the page that it brings you to. It has you on little notches. I applied for this role myself, so I know it don't take that long. It may take up 15 to 20 minutes of your time. It just all depends on who you are and how quickly you can go through the whole thing, but it literally takes no time. Oh, it took me back here. This is another virtual position. This is for technical support. Let's see what this says. So, oh, and it's paid training at amount, the same amount after training. Hmm, this is interesting. And you can click here if you're interested. I'm gonna put both of these links in the description box, and I'll be using a Google shortener, so I'll put either like tech support in front and chat or non-phone and phone position. That is interesting. Let's see, how did I get back there? I'm going to be putting both of those in the description box below. I would advise you, if you can hear me, please, 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 please apply for both of those positions. If you want phone position, you get the tech support here. And if you just want like a non-phone position where you don't have to talk on the telephone, I would suggest you apply here. And the application is not that long again. And the next job here is for LiveOps. I currently work for them. I know their background check is like $65, but it's really, if you have it, it's best that you kind of pay that off because when they ask for different things like this and they say nights and weekends, I think after 60 or 90 days, you actually can go on to take more phone calls. You just have to make sure you certify for them. And once you pay the $65 background check, that's it with live ops. You don't have to pay any more money. And it's like you can go through the dashboard to certify for different positions. So that's kind of the good outweighs the bad. It's just with this, you have to make sure that you are willing to work nights and weekends. And I only say that because they rate you on how good you do this job within this next 60 or 90 days before they put you on any other phone call. And let's see here. It's a customer service position. It's for nights and weekends. Now, don't let this scare you, because here, if you don't know and you're only used to working hourly, like I was before LiveOps, I was like, what is this per call? You actually get paid on when that dollar rings. When the phone rings, like the system that they use, that's when you start getting paid. So as soon as you say hello or thank you for calling, that's when you start getting paid. Now it's 46 cent per minute for outbound and 26 cent a minute for inbound. Now, if you can get at least 40 to 50 minutes in that hour per talk time on the inbound calls, you can make some decent cash. I think the 26 26 cent per minute, excuse me. I was trying to use my calculator. If you work at least 50 minutes out of that hour, that's $13 an hour. So you can see it as you can make $13 an hour. You can make at least $10 an hour doing the inbound calls, just alone. If you don't have to make any outbound calls now, to make the outbound calls when they say nights and weekends, that's a little iffy because I'm not sure what campaign this is. But if you make that 46 cent a minute and you can at least make 30 minutes per call each hour that you schedule yourself to work, because you can schedule your own self to work for live ops. They don't make your schedule, you make your schedule. That would be for that 30 minutes. That's like, excuse me, that's like $13 an hour for just 30 minutes. So you can see where you can make a good amount of money. And $13 an hour or $10 an hour for just nights and weekends is, that's really, really good if you really need that time just to make extra cash and help ends meet. And live ops is actually, they pay bi-weekly, and it's direct deposit. So it's just good, something good to just get your feet wet to see how do you like working for live ops. And after that 60 or 90 days pass and you're scheduling your own self for hours, you will start to see how you like it, and you can take different calls for different companies. But so I won't keep rambling on. They tell you the technology here that you need for your um computer or laptop. You have to be willing to work at least 20 hours a week, nights and weekends only at this time. Let's see. They tell you the application and certification process here. And it began on June 4th, 2018. And just like I was saying again, it's if you're looking for a good part-time job, this may be the one for you if you can pay that $65 for the background check. You have to make sure you have good internet, as you can see here. And if you feel like you want to apply for this, you can click apply online and you can get the ball rolling. Again, I'm sorry that I couldn't bring you that many videos. I'll try to bring more videos this week. I'm trying to come up with more video ideas. If you can think of anything that you would like to see here on this channel, whether it's dealing with work at home, gossip, news, anything, you can hit me up in the comments. But until next time, guys, I will see you later.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.